Okay, so where were we before that shit happened? I forgot! Oh yes! I remember now. We were at, the Dire was not exactly in the best of positions. We have them, yeah, we were having them getting off track and right into the track for death. The avenue of we are going to lose 25 MMR, it feels like. No, because, frankly, yeah, the Viper is not having the impact that I hoped he would have. The offlane is inexistent, it's only a bunch of supports that are filling the role, and that are successful, but that are leaving no space at all for the Juggernaut. That is where they is now forced to go jungle. He has finished phase boots at least, but yeah. Nothing else. No, okay, Action and Pony. What is Pony going to do? Oh, he's going to try to do Requiem of Souls with his newly acquired Shadow Blade. Not spotted at all. Requiem of Souls does a lot of damage. Almost blows up Arion and Noah's Ark. He is indeed going to blow up one Arion. Noah's Ark, they're all dead up. Might be the lone casualty here. No, he survives, and So-So, well, actually no, he's dead, but So-So is going ham now on the Tusk. Tusk is going to try to throw the Sigil, as now the Pudge is going to try to do a miracle, but all he's getting is sandwiched, and now he's dead. Well, that's a tasty sandwich. Really, really tasty for the Radiant. Ain't taste like defeat for the Dire. No, because I don't want to be premature about this, but this is not looking good at all. You have a 5-hero rotation 4, sorry. The Juggernaut was not included, and everyone's dead. And you only got, what, a Wyvern? That's great. You got the lowest, the most poor, the most pitiful hero on the enemy team. No offense to the Wyvern. As now, alright, maybe it's time for the great revenge, as now you're probably going to get an Omnislash, yes, but it's doing absolutely nothing. The impact of Wet Noodle, as now, well, birds are going to be re-invoked. The Pudge is level 6, could dismember the bird, indeed does, but the Pudge, oh, he gets cancelled and then dies. My lord, that Pudge not having any impact at all. None? I mean, okay, he did a few hooks. Well, I mean, one over here, one that was good, and the rest he just dies, feeds, and does nothing interesting. 7 death on the board for him, only 3 kills with kill participation, that's nothing. Well, Visage, he's going strong, he's going extremely ham. That wasn't very English, but I don't care. Dodemoi, Janai. Now, Pony with the double damage going to claim the tier 2. This is looking really bad. We're 14 minutes in, and that's a Visage. That hero specializes in taking buildings. Very early on. And there you go, he's almost going to go for tier 3. He even dominated the melee creep, as if they needed more. No, he's going to join up on his team. Maybe try to get the Tusk for the road, going to slow him down. But no, he had some defensive measure. Tusk that did place the worst shots I've seen in a long time, not really. Yeah, I've seen worse. It is always worse, but they weren't on point. They weren't on point at all. No. The Visage is going to claim to maybe go and try against the Viper. Viper, that is probably going to die, or is he? He's dropping too low. Yeah, the Soul Assumption will make sure that the kill will be claimed. Now here comes the revenge, and now here comes a lot of things. Here come the snakes. That's probably Nyan. That's dead. It is the case. Now they may be going to try to get a burst, but those are all melee apart from Noah's Ark that can maybe try to get the bird. Oh, that bird dropped extremely low, but that bird's alive. That bird is more than alive. Those birds are alive and well, so that's 1 for 1 actually. It is stopping the ambitions of the Visage by just a little bit, but the Visage, considering that he was an off-laner, it's really surprising to see him almost at the top of the net worth. The birds that are also farming somewhere, I believe. Now, yeah, they're pushing too. He's still farming. My. And if that wasn't enough, there's also Dragon Knight that's farming 4 cores. And all of them are farmed and doing better than your own heroes. 3 of them being supports. Really? And now you even have the Shadow Fiend that claims the life of another. How the hell are they going to recover? How the hell is the Dire going to recover? I wonder. I don't have an answer to this question. It's not up to me to provide it. It's up to the Dire to actually show that they have what they need to take it back. Those aren't the heroes that play best, that are played best from afar. The Shadow Shaman is a support after all. The Tusk, well, he's supposed to help get people out of pinches. Not really the big guy that will go in, tank all the damage, and then win the game for his team. Well, except if you call GH, I guess. Then you can place the best shots that just creates situations which the enemy cannot win, but that's not GH. He's not using the shots very aggressively or defensively. I'm not entirely sure how he's using them at all. And the Pudge, he could do that potentially. But he needs a lot of flesh heap stacks and 3 kills participation. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. He hasn't got anything, so I don't know. And now there's even going to be a Roshan. Claimed easy peasy. No need to squeeze the lemons for the Radiant. My lord. I think that, yeah, the Visage must be friend with Satan, because that's... He is visiting that... Well, God, what am I talking about? I'm saying that Nyan Nyon, yeah, he is accustomed to the gates of hell, because he's bringing a lot of people there. That's what I meant to say. Tired. No? Alright, there's going to be the Tusk that did, well, a bit of a questionable move. Now, well, with that Centaur Conqueror, he's even going to claim a kill. And let's get intimate. Well, he's got intimate with Death the Pudge. Shansele, Sensorile. Still no idea how to say that name, is dead. Pony. Yeah, Pony's still the runner. Still running the show, now that he has that Aegis of the Immortal. Yeah, he can do wonders. He's going to not join his team and farm. No, actually, he's just going to get an Illusion Rune to maybe try to bring down the Shrine. They have everything they need now. They have every single thing that they need, the Radiant, to go in. They have, yeah, they have a medallion. Hell, they have more than a medallion. They have a crest, soul crest. They have the dragon form. They have the metamorphosis. They're using all of it. They have the Aegis. Everything that you need. There's going to be the snake that I use. Oh, no, actually, there's a good hook that comes in. Pony is actually dead for the first time. But there's something that is the big problematic that he had Aegis. Now, you have Shadow Shaman that almost dies. Shadow Fiend cannot get himself out. He's going to die twice. He is dead for days. Arpen tries to go in. The Tusk dies on the back lines too. And that's all, everything blown from both sides. No BKBs. Ah, never mind. They still had a blink and then a Dragon Tail to use on that poor carry that has still no item. Period. There's now the Terrorblade that does manage to get hooked on Dirtier 4s. Probably he's going to die, but he's not the man. He's not the star. He is but a side character. That he's dead. It's the other 3 that have done a lot. As now the Pudge comes in, maybe he's going to try to take down the Visage, but no. The Visage is still strong. He has a lot of birds. He is killing a lot. Ultra kill for Nyan Nyon. That could be a rampage for him. Could it be? Could it be? It is a rampage. Well, it didn't even look hard for him neither. It just looked like he just came in and just ran everyone down. And what the fuck, says the Pudge. No idea what just hit him. Well, I know what hit him. It was the burbs. It was the burbs. The eagles came about. And now, well, you could have maybe more kills. There's going to be a snowball going on to B-Joy. B-Joy, that is... Yeah, no, he's not going to go in too big on that. They have claimed what they came here to do. They claimed the Rax. And now, well, it might be revenge time. There's no Omni Slash available, but there's a TP and a stun at the ready. And yeah, that snowball was close, but not close enough. The Visage will make his escape using a TP. So many plays where TPs are used in a clutch situation and the Visage gets out. He died only once. He could have died 3 or 4 times there in that game. Or maybe 5 times, but he avoided all of those. One man that will not avoid death is B-Joy there. So at least I get something out of that, but really, it's spiraling out of control. Mayday, it should be called right now. Mayday, the Ancient is dying. Would be the name of an awesome movie, by the way. Anyway. Apron and John, well, actually it's John too. And Apron, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're going to maybe eye Pony that is going to, yeah, be the pony that runs. With his little hoofs that he doesn't have because, as you can clearly see from his model, he does not have feet. He does not have feet at all. He is, however, going to be scanned, so they know he's here. They don't know how many. They don't know if he's alone, but they're going for it either way. Maybe a bit of a mistake here. If they were heroes, they probably should. They reveal him already, but oh, the Requiem of Souls does not do the damage that he thought he would do. So he's probably dead. The shots, yeah, no, the shots is enough to kill him. But he does kill the Pudge in his wake. But still a big kill. Maybe the start of something, I don't know. With the Rags down, and not the best draft at taking down, at defending against Megas, this isn't probably the start of anything. Really. As I said, Viper is horrible played from behind. The Tusk, the fact that they lacked an offlaner, it's big too. It's really, really big. Hell, the Pudge could have been an offlaner, somewhat decent. But really, without that, they're not managing to have anything. Usually, think about the current offlaner. Like, you have I casted a game with a center. We have a Tidehunter, but let's not talk about the Tidehunter. I hate that hero. That hero is a heresy to all offlaners that exist. Or maybe it's just because I play him badly. You have Enigma. All of those have some form of wave clear. Well, here they don't have that. The Brute too, you put that as well. Alright, the fight is on. I didn't even notice it. There's a first kill on the Juggernaut by Nyan Nyan. Now there's probably going to be a secondary kill on the Pudge. At the same time, the tower is being assaulted. But yeah, the Visage only cares about the kills, about damn kills. The rest of the team has already given up though. It doesn't feel like this. Yeah, no, that's all three of them. Actually, never mind. They didn't give up. They want to put one last separate fight. But that's not a fight. That's a massacre. That's a genocide. As now, well, it's time for B-Joy to make everyone regret leaving the base this morning. Never mind. Never mind. GG Rug report that Schnit. Why me, says Apron. Idiots? No, no, no. It's the supports, I think, that were the problem in this game. But more about that when the game actually ends. Alright now, because there's not much action to be had. Because everyone's hiding in the base. No. You had a Juggernaut that was left alone against a duo offlane. Why? Hell, you had a support Pudge. You attack and back, haha, what the fuck are you doing? Visage OP hero. No, 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 it's just that they didn't have the draft, an appropriate draft. They lost straight from the drafting phase now. Alright, there's going to be a nice turn from the birds. Going to maybe claim the life of Arian. The Tusk has already fallen. As not Reconcile welcome. This is the time where you almost say GG. Now you have the Shadow Fiend that's looking at the base. Okay, they are probably going to try to fountain dive. You know, I know that Lucy first is trying to insert the base. Why didn't you pick it? Didn't pick it. What? See, what the fuck? No, don't see. It's easy to say, oh look, he's killing me, he's completely OP. But that's not it. It's more that the Radiant had a balanced draft, almost, a bit greedy, but still a good draft, whereas you lacked an offlaner, you lacked support. Hell, you had support, but you played them as offlaner, and that's a big problem. Now, you paying the price, you're paying the very, very high price, as Arian will probably feel that right in his soul, as now he's dead. The Visage did manage to die, however. That's a 10k... That's a 10k, not a 10k goal streak. That's a 10 times kill streak that ends. So is however claiming the Pudge. The Visage is not the only hero you gotta worry about. Visage does buy back too. They haven't gotten Megas yet, but it's looking already like it's over. Hell, I'm talking as if this game is over. Because really, there's no stopping them. There is no stopping them at all. Thunder now is off cooldown. Hell, because even if they managed to deal miraculously with the offlane Visage that was dual laning with B-Joy, well, you still have more. You still have more heroes to deal with. You still have one B-Joy himself, the Dragon Knight, that's more playing like a true offlaner. Still going, blinking in and stunning, rather than being that big damage dealer. But now that he has a BKB, he could play that. You also have the Terrorblade that has already sold all... No, actually, he dropped all of his items. That drops all of his items and... No, Juggernaut! Visage is not OP. It's just that you need the proper draft to stop him. And you don't have that. You have the exact opposite. In fact, I think that any draft would have shut you down. Any draft that was properly designed, that had a support... that had a supporting your carry. I think any draft would have killed you. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter who you have. Well, at least they're going to claim a few kills now in return, but that's a drop in the bucket because you're fighting 4 against 3. Now here comes the real action. Here come Pony and Soso going on a carnage. Pony going to claim the Tusk. Soso will be the one tasked to kill the carry. Well, he's a carry. He doesn't feel like a carry at all. Hell, he is the 3rd lowest net worth in the game. Talk about a disaster, really. As what the hell are you doing here, Terrorblade? What the hell are you doing here? It's like a standing statue. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I want to take a picture of that. No! No, I wanted to take a screenshot. Come back, you beautiful, beautiful Terrorblade with that beautiful skin. Okay, whatever. More action. Now, as Arian, okay, he gets hooked back to his fountain. So that's that. Well, if this was a pro game, I think people would have already called GG by now. Because it is GG worthy. Ah, never mind. They want to put still a fight, but that's the last tower. That is the last tower. They're going to need to put everything that they got. If anything, the weakness of their draft is their lack of sustain, I feel. The Radiance. But doesn't matter when there's no damage coming in. It really doesn't. At the same time, you have the Ancient that's also under trouble. God, and now here he comes, the last fight of them all for the Dire. Now everyone gets slowed by Refraction and gets attacked. There's also some, yeah, well, okay. There's the Visage with Soul Assumption that manages to take down the kill easy peasy. Easy peasy, I say, hell. That's more than easy peasy. That's Sad Terrorblade. What do you mean, Sad Terrorblade? The Terrorblade is very much happy with his performance, thank you very much. Now, the tower falls. The racks will fall. And that's the end of a tragedy for the Dire. Oh, never mind, the tragedy continues. There's a sequel to it. No, well, alright. Well, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the first Opus. It is the Juggernaut dying. He died 9 times in 27 minutes. That's pretty big, no? The Tusk isolated, stranded. Well, he's going to find some friends in hell. Maybe. Yes, he will. Nyan, the doorkeeper of hell, is going to open up the floodgates to hell. GG's called. Well, okay, not quite yet. It's not a Battle Cup game. Arion is also going to die. Maybe. No, he is always hooked. Again hooked. And yeah, no, now the Ancient falls. It's over. The pain has ended for the Dire, and we end on a beautiful score of 42-21. That's twice the kills in one team, which is beautiful, really, really beautiful. Well, if I had to sum up that game, I would say, what the fuck are you doing, Dire? No, really, I mean, I might sound a bit rude here, but what the hell were you thinking? Were you thinking, oh, we're going to play Tusk and Shadow Shaman on the bot lane and place our Juggernaut with a Purge on the top? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything's gonna be alright. Does it look like it's alright to you? Does it? Does this look like it's alright to you? The draft just spoke for itself. And, yeah, Lucy first. And by Lucy first, I mean Temptation, that was called Nyan Nyan. He didn't even need to try too hard to get 18 to 14. He was the guy that claimed most of the spoils of war, but everyone else had a great game too. I don't think there's anyone here that played badly on the side of the Radiant, and that's normal considering how the laning phase went. The one way I feel like this draft from the Dire could have won, the one way, is if the Viper won his lane thanks to some rotation from the Shaman and the Tusk. Which came very, very late. They came in at around what? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Not 20 minutes. 12 minutes? When the laning phase was basically already over. Before that, well, the Shadow Fiend, he got a free lane basically. Hell, in the first 10 minutes, I think he got, what? Yeah, I think he got about 50 or 40 last hits. Which is big. In fact, in the first 3 minutes, he got 11. That's not okay. That is not okay at all. You cannot let the Shadow Fiend get that fat. And then, of course, on the top lane, the fact that there was a Juggernaut against a DK and a Visage and that there was no one to stop him baffles me. Frankly, if I watched the coach of that Dire team, I would be screaming on top of my lungs. And I'm usually a calm person, unlike what you can see on the screen right now. Well, let's also look at the scoreboard. Visage is the only one with a complete killing board. In fact, he has 3 of them completed, a triple bingo. And the Shadow Fiend is the only one that killed everyone. Did I also have anything to do with the Visage after a certain point? I don't think so. In fact, yeah, that draft was extremely weak. Not a lot of control. Well, they had control, but that's all they had. Not anything that could sell very well. Crowd control, however, was a bigger problem. The Purge was too single target focused. In fact, all of them were single target focused. And that's a problem when you have a Visage, when you need AoE to kill those burbs. If you replaced, say, I don't know, the Purge with, if you replaced the Purge by, I don't know, a PL or something like this? If you replace that with a PL, I think it would have gone much better. PL offlane. PL offlane or PL, yeah, or Viper offlane, and you put the PL mid to shut down the Shadow Fiend and get in his face at all times. I think that could have gone much better. But oh well, what do I know? If you're Lucy first watching this, you know what happens when, you do know what happens when I try to make bold predictions and try to execute them. I lose Battle Cups. So that's it. That's all for me. Yep, Bird of Prey is going to end with a dominant victory by the Radiant. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Vantalion signing out.